Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Jerick McKinnon. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points. The end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fields in right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Hurts finding Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. On first down, Hurts. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And he's only got 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Forced out to his left. This will be caught at about the 6. Seven on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a toss here, short side. Oh, he shifts past him to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 36, Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete, right around the 8. Mahomes to MVS there for the Kansas City first. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7. The 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. Taken at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Sliding out of the pocket. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Going deep here for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. For the Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Toss. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And this is going to be incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And out come the Eagles. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Out to his left.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. A third quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one. That is not going for him.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. And he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a flutter. 3 to go. As a defensive end getting off the ball quickly, swung into the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Sanders is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. As they tie him at the 3.
They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest to this 4th quarter.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Top series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. But they can throw on this ball and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Mahomes will throw. Catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
4 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Hurts. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they will get the conversion on 3rd down, but the clock, a more pressing factor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And that will wind up just short. He had it online. It ran out of gas at the end. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So 4 quarters couldn't decide it, and it'll be the Chiefs who get the football first in this overtime session. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. First and 10 all the way throughout the game 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
After the sack on first down, Mahomes finding space at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Mahomes got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Mahomes to throw once more. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. Here's Mahomes. Oh, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, that would hurt, CD. They were in field goal range. They wanted that touchdown, understandably, but now a field goal on the other side would beat them.
And when you get the ball first in overtime, you're thinking to yourself, nothing less than a field goal, but you really want the touchdown. You don't want to put the onus on your defense to try and hold. In this case, they put it on them anyway, but at least they were aggressive, trying to get the score that would have ended the game.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a first throw here in overtime. This is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First down now, but that clock rolling. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 35. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight